Hey, what's up, everybody? Billy here, and just wanted to share some quick things. This is actually part two on goal setting. Last week was part one. Last week, you should be able to find it on this page. I focused on the why. Why is it that you want to achieve that goal? It's so important. I'm not going to belabor that today. I am going to discuss strategy number two, and that is your plan. It is so crucial. I'm going to share with you some ingredients that you need to have in place in order for your goals to be effective. The first ingredient is that your goal must be in writing. If your goal is in your head, it's just a thought. It's not an actual goal. Remember, only 3% of people have written goals. So if you write yours down, then you'll be ahead of the pack. There is magic in writing down your goals. I have many examples of goals that I'd written down years ago. Exciting, big goals that I wrote down, and then years later I can pull out my notebook or my index card and see that a goal has been achieved. It's hard to explain unless you do it. If you do it, you will understand. It works like magic. That process of just putting it on paper, getting it from your head onto that paper, it really opens up your mind, and it starts to set you on a course towards that goal. So make sure that goal is in writing. The second part of this strategy on your plan is to make sure that your goal is specific. If you have a fitness or a weight loss goal, you need it to be specific. It really just answers the question, did we achieve that goal, or did you achieve that goal? If, for example, I want to lose 10 pounds is a specific goal. But if you were to say, I want to lose weight, it's not really specific because you're not saying how much you want to lose. And theoretically, you could just lose maybe a quarter of a pound or even less, and technically, you would have lost weight. But I'm sure that's not what you have in mind. So you have to be specific. Want to be able to do 10 pull-ups or run 3 miles, something that's specific. And you can really just know if you're there or not. Make sure that goal is specific. Give this some thought. The third thing is it has to be measurable. We have to know where we are in relation to that goal. If you're setting a goal, and right now we're winding down, it's December 13th. We have a couple more weeks left in the year, and then it's going to be 2018. So maybe you have a big annual goal. You have to be able to measure that over the course of time. Let's say you want to lose, just as an example, maybe it's not weight loss, but it's just an easy one to explain. Let's say you want to lose 24 pounds over the course of the year, then you know that you have to lose 2 pounds per month. There are 12 months in a year, and 2 pounds per month for 12 months is 24 pounds. You know that if you want to break that down per quarter or per 3 months, you have to divide it by 4. So now we're looking at 6 pounds per quarter. And if you're halfway through that quarter, a month and a half into the year, theoretically, you will be down about 3 pounds. And if not, you can sort of course correct, maybe change your plan or even change your goal if you have to, but at least you know where you are. So it has to be something that you can measure over time. The next thing, and so important, is that it has to be yours. It has to be something that excites you. And the reason for that is because life gets hard. You're going to have obstacles. Kids are going to get sick. You're going to get derailed. Things change all the time. And if your strategy number one, if your why is not strong enough, but then if it's not yours, if it's not something that excites you, gets you up in the morning and excites you to work towards, you're not going to be able to stick with it. It's hard enough even if it is something that you want to do. Many people make the mistake and they choose a goal that somebody else had for them. We see it all the time. Unfortunately, parents sort of force or push their kids into a career path that maybe they would have liked to have done, but the kid is not happy in that career, and they never make an excellent whatever. They're never excellent in that role. I don't want a doctor operating on me that only became a doctor because his parents forced him to. I want a doctor working on me that was passionate about helping people and wanted to improve people's lives and save their lives. And finally, the last part, the fifth part of your plan, it has to have a time frame attached to it. And now that we're entering 2018, it's real simple. It's a year goal. So end of the year, when the clock strikes midnight on December 31st, 2018, then that's your time. That's when you need to have that goal done by. That deadline, it takes you out of procrastination and just moves you into action and will allow you to take the steps you need to do. You're going to get tired. It's going to be hard. But once you have that deadline looming over you and you add in some accountability, you share it with somebody that you trust, and you share that time frame, you'll take the action that you need. So go ahead, trust me, it's not complex, but it works. Use these 5 components of your plan on strategy number 2. Next week, I'm going to keep you in suspense for strategy number 3 in achieving your best year yet. Would love to hear your feedback. If you have any questions, if you'd love to share your goal, I would love to hear it and maybe give you some accountability. But either way, get those steps in place, get some accountability, and you'd be amazed at what you can accomplish with consistent action over time. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm so excited to be planning some things for 2018. It's going to be a great year, and I'm just excited to be on this journey together. Thanks so much.